talk show by Robin Bosworth. I will be interviewing the spider from James and the Giant Peach, the book. He will be saying 10 interesting things that he thought happened during the book or after or before. So now let's give it up for the spider from James and the Giant Peach. It's okay if you haven't read the book. If you watch the movie, it's perfect. Come on, Spider! Woo-hoo! I know he's a little bit shy.
Hello. Hi. So, you called?
I did. I'm going to be interviewing today.
Okay, let's get started.
So, the first question is, Spidey, what did it feel like to grow huge?
Well, at first, I really didn't feel anything or notice anything. I think later recalled that it happened overnight. What happened was, I ate the little thing, and then I just started growing. Overnight, though. My brother asked me, "How come you've grown?" And I said to him, "What, you think I'm fat?" Because I thought he meant growing this way, not this way. But I had grown this way, and a bit this way too, I was eating a lot back then. But anyway, and then I realized that maybe he wasn't teasing me for the first time. He was just being honest. So then I made myself a little spider mirror out of special thread that reflects, and I saw that I looked huge. At first I thought the background had shrunk, but then it hadn't. So that's when I first realized I was huge.
Thank you for the first question, Spidey.
You're welcome.
Next question. How long were we waiting for James before he came?
Well, it must have been about 2 or 3 days. It's hard to say because we were all so starving. Then when James came, he said that we were in a peach. What would we have done without him?
Where did you think you'd end up?
Well, at first, thought maybe a big airport, like the Miami airport, because we were such a huge thing. About the size of a plane even. But I never guessed New York City.
Very interesting. What was your scariest moment on the beach?
Well, we had a lot of scary moments. The scariest, I'd say, was when the sharks were attacking us. No one knew what to do until James had the wonderful idea that we could just simply fly away. But no one knew how to do it, so James, again, smart one, had the brilliant idea to use seagulls. And that worked.
Brilliant, James. What was your happiest moment on the beach?
Well, it was a great bonding experience, the whole peach, but probably the happiest moment was when James thought of the idea to have the seagulls take us away, because we were all in grave danger of getting eaten up by sharks. That would have been horrible.
It would have, because then I wouldn't have you to interview.
Yes, exactly.
When did you start feeling like the peach was home?
Well, because we're spiders and our webs keep getting torn down by humans. No offense. But everything, everywhere, and everything that I live in is really home to me.
That's so sweet. What did you feel when you first saw the Cloudmen?
Well, the Cloudmen were such an unusual sight. They were like tall, hairy creatures. Picture your dad's beard 50 times worse, but all white and puffy. I know, ugly picture. But so, the thing is, I wasn't really worried. Because they could do no harm. But then when the centipede started calling them names, they started throwing clouds at us. But not just the soft clouds, like the mushy clouds that you like, the puffy clouds, but like rock hard clouds, like hail.
Now let me ask you another question. Did they break your peach?
But no, they just gave us some minor dents. But we didn't know at the time because we were inside. Well, at first we were up, but then we went inside so that we wouldn't get hurt.
Were you happy that the seagulls were carrying you away?
Oh, definitely. I don't think the seagulls liked it either. Neither did James. Seagulls kept flying away. When the cloudman threw it, it broke the strings, and then seagulls flew away. Ah, horrible.
Sounds really bad. Where did you think you were at first when you dropped onto the Empire State Building?
At first I thought we were on top of an airplane because I was so dizzy. But back then, I thought that the world was just moving so fast. Airplanes move very fast. So I thought I was on an airplane. But later I recalled that I was just dizzy, Because when all the seagulls got chopped off by an airplane, we just kept rolling down really fast though. So it's pretty scary too. Could have said that for one of my scariest moments. Whatever, that was also scary though. Whatever.
Sounds pretty scary.
It was.
How did you feel when you saw that James saw so many other kids in New York City?
Oh, I just felt so good for him because even though I really like James, it's pretty sad that the only friends that he had were giant insects. Right?
Totally.
I agree with you.
I would say the same thing. What did you do after the book?
As you know, me and the Silkworm started a tightrope business, and one of our clients has just taught me how to tightrope. But I'm still not as good as the Silkworm. She's amazing.
Well, thank you, ladies and gents, for watching this talk show interviewing the spider. Next week, we'll be interviewing Aaron from The Unwanteds. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, James!
Did I hear something?
Yes! So, I was gonna
All right, we're having tea. Let's come in. Woo!
I was just on a talk show. I'm sorry I'm late.
I saw you. You were terrible. At least I would have been a lot better.
Well, that was just rude.
Look!